That's better. That's tons better. Doesn't lag hardly at all. If I move really fast. Get close to the camera. Far to the camera. Close to the camera. Far to the camera. Now what's that look like? This is tons better. We'll use this. Okay, let's turn the light a little bit. Alright. Welcome to another episode of the Reverend Josiah Rogers Show. I'm sorry if this is somewhat painful. I'm working on getting a better camera. I'm using Linux, so it's not connecting with my camera very well. And apparently, I talk faster than the camera can catch. So, indeed, you do have proof I am a loudmouth. Now, I'm going to talk on with my handy-dandy notepad. My book. Actually, kind of is a notebook. Check it. I got it from Walmart for like 17 cents. It was awesome. It's like one of those one subject, 70 sheets, college ruled. Yeah, you know. Fuck yeah. I got this song stuck in my head for News Report, and I feel bad for the guy because, you know, just slightly because it may have been humiliating, but I don't know. Like, he got support out of the video in the end. Like, well, at least that's what the iTunes song says or whatever. That the proceeds go to his family, so that's kind of cool. But it was pretty hilarious. It was that, Bed Intruder is the name of the song. It's frickin' hilarious. But, I think, honestly, the guy was just upset and didn't know how to, like... I can talk as ghetto as the next person, you know, I grew up in that kind of area, you know what I mean? But, like, I think he's just flustered and shit, because the words that came out of his mouth, they were just so odd. It was fucking hilarious, man. They raping everyone up in here. It's fucking funny. Like, it's not, but it is. Like, the way he said it was funny. If they're actually raping everybody up in there, no, that's pretty fucked up, no. Anyways. What was I saying? What was the time? Oh, right. Handy dandy notepad. Today I'm talking on friendship. I've gone through a lot of shit whatnot recently, so I've been not doing these. And I've also been working on other projects. But mostly just dealing with shit. But I wanted to get back into doing something. Entertain people, myself, or rather. So I really don't give a fuck what other people think, although I hope they enjoy it. But I do this to make me happy. Because I'm bored. Or just because I want to make a video. Fuck cares, just make it. Do it, it's awesome. That's so fucking blurry, it's annoying. I'm lagging. If I talk real slow. Anyways. So, I have recently discovered a show that has honestly changed my life completely. There's a couple shows that have a large impact on my life. Both of them are cartoons that I can think of. I don't think I know of any shows that... Well, Supernatural also, but that wasn't a cartoon. Supernatural had a pretty... fairly big. You know, it wasn't like... It impacted my life more than I thought it was really fucking cool. Well, no, because I did end up looking up a shit ton of lore on all kinds of stuff. And now I know a whole lot more than I did. Okay, so yeah, that impacted me. Dragon Ball Z. And Dragon Ball. Especially Dragon Ball. Like old school Dragon Ball. GT I still haven't seen yet. And honestly, I'm gonna watch it, but I really don't. Like... Nah. Not... Like, I'll still watch it, but I probably won't like it that much, honestly. But Dragon Ball Z had a lot of impact on my life. Actually, Pokemon kind of did for a little bit, the whole friendship factor, but not as much as like DBZ. And it was like, you know, kicking ass and shit, and like motherfuckers is like, don't back down. Like Goku'd always get up fucking up, and if Goku couldn't do it, one of his other friends would step in and be like, bitch, you're going down. But usually Goku always almost finished it. It was like Rocky. He got beat up and he comes back and he kicks his ass. The plot of every fucking show. Except for Cell Saga. Because Gohan actually whipped him then. But every other one, I'm pretty sure it's I don't know, I haven't watched Boo yet, so I need to watch Boo, and then I can make that statement. And complete accuracy. Yeah. So anyways, the other one, which I have props for. Fucked up on my props. No! Seriously, where the fuck's my props? Oh, there. I went to a convention for this. And I used to pick on people that watched this show. And I really wish I didn't. Well, I picked on my brother, but it was just because I was annoying. We have this perspective on what it is to be a certain thing. Like, what it is to be a man, or what it is to be... What the fuck defines that? Who the fuck defines that? Seriously. We're all people. We all operate a little bit differently, because men and women operate differently on a, a biological level, but... And some, I would say, on a general aspect, an emotional and logical level. But that's a generalization, because it doesn't always fit the bill for everyone. It's just kind of the mass majority, But I was teasing him about this show. And he's like, dude, you gotta watch this show. You gotta watch this show. So I finally watched this show. And honestly, it's gotta be one of the best shows I've ever seen in my life. Like, literally. The show is fucking phenomenal. Kids love it. Adults love it. And men and women love it. The only thing is, it's originally geared toward little girls. I am very proud to announce, or I've been for a while actually, I'm very proud to announce that I'm going to put it on the air and people can pick on me and whatever, fuck you, I don't care. But for anyone else who's got the guts to join me, announce. Your bronyship, bitches. That's right. Ponies is fucking awesome. My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Not the other ones. The other ones are kind of painful to watch, actually. I tried to watch them. They're horrifying. But, like, one, actually, I wanted to, like, throw up after watching, like, I think it was the third generation one, and it was just, oh, gods. But no, like, they actually have characters. And I'm going to explain why I like this show, because a lot of people just think, oh, it's a girl show. First of all, why the fuck does that matter? Just putting that out there, like, why the fuck does it matter? Like, so now you're defining yourself that a man has to be a certain way, or a boy has to be a certain way. So therefore, you're not open-minded enough or not intelligent enough to realize that that shit doesn't matter at all. Like, it really has no bearing on anything in life. Like, absolutely nothing. Oh, and I have this too. Okay. My other prop. Not really a prop, just, shit I show off. It teaches values or reminds us of values that we either forgotten or don't know. I mean, it really does. And the characters act like real people. I mean, I would say maybe not even younger people. I mean, just like people you know. And they're people, they're characters you can relate to. It's not this nicey nice story all the time. I mean, it's not like, R-rated or nothing. I mean, it's perfectly fine for kids to watch. But it puts in real dilemmas of, like, I mean, not everything's real, of course, because it's a fantasy fiction. But, like, not everything's possible. But the dilemmas are all similar or relative to real-life situations. Which, why the fuck is my screen going dark? Oh, there it is. Okay. But it's really a good show. It really is. And if you don't believe me, I'd say watch at least the first two. I would go for even the first 3 episodes of the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. And honestly, like, people can pick on you, tease you, whatever, but you'll never know what anybody's talking about until you watch it. Like, you may not become as hardcore fans as people like me and other people, but you can, like, if you watch it, I think you could at least come to appreciate what we find in it. And it's one of the reasons why we get all gung-ho and shit. I mean, it's, in the community, like, I went to a con of it recently. I've never been to a con before in my life. I really kind of didn't want to go, because I have my Halloween traditions. It was on Halloween. I had things I stick to, you know. This is what I do it's all I had, because it felt like everything else was taken from me. And honestly, I've been going through such a hard time in my life. I mean, it's not hard compared to other people. There's always someone who's got it harder. But for me, it was pretty damn hard. So it was like, I really didn't want to go to this. You know, I just want to sit in my own, you know, whatever. I live with my brother and sister now. But I'm very glad I went. Because when I got there, unlike most of the world, where you go out and you got some nice people, a smattering of nice people, and then you end up finding like a fuck ton of assholes. And people you just don't care to be around. Most of the people there were just great. I mean, there's a few people that it kind of got my nerves, but no one really, like, was an asshole. Like, not really. I mean, there's a few people who just kind of like, okay. I think I got on some people's nerves, but, you know, because I know it can't. I mean, it can. Without the T. Yeah, C-A-N. But anyways, what I was saying was this con was amazing, actually. It made me feel right at home. It was just very, very nice, you know. You go there, I could do anything I wanted, and I'm a very fucking weird individual, according to most people. Of course, as my friend put on Facebook, weird is in the eye of the beholder, which is the same for beauty and all of those. So, I guess I'm not too weird, but a lot of people I've talked to consider me quite odd and creepy. Creepy is usually the word I get. I don't know how I'm creepy. Apparently it's because I talk with my hands and get, like, right in someone's face, and I'm like, dude, look what I fucking found, it was amazing! Unfortunately, the video couldn't capture all that. I have got to find a better video program than this. This is horrible. Well, it's not the worst I've found. It's actually the best out of what I found so far. But I guess it's kind of, like, annoyingly entertaining. No? If not, you would have shut the video off by now, so. Or you're just bearing through it. Anyways, back on subject. So, and the people that are considered, like, I guess, I did not know this, but there are somewhat, like, celebrity-type people. I mean, they're just well-known people. They have, like, their own kind of fandom within the fandom. A term I found out you can use for this is called meta. I did not know this word, or did not know that's what that word meant. So I have gained knowledge. I feel smart. So, this meta of bronies. It's fucking awesome. These people were, like, you'd expect, like, some people in some kind of, like, you know, fandom of their own within a fandom, like some kind of celebrity type thing, would be just a little bit, you know, maybe even, like, stuck up or standoffish or something, but honestly, you could sit down and talk with anyone, and they were just cool. They were just like, hey, what's up? You're just another one of my fucking friends. That was some of the coolest shit I've ever experienced. Just walking up to people and just be like, hey, what's up? And they're just like you're another one of their buddies. It's such a, like, interesting experience. I really enjoyed that con. And I wanted to further go into how the show talks about friendship. Especially, it points out which the main 6 is what usually people call them. But they're the 6 main character ponies that you usually hear about. And of course, there's Spike. He's not a pony, so I don't really call him the main six, or consider him part of the main six because he's not a pony, but he's still very much part of the show and is rather entertaining. He's kind of a little bit of an asshole sometimes, but it kind of cracks you up. Like, there's an episode where they're building a nest, and he's like, that nest needs to be condemned. Fucking asshole. Why would you say that? It's terrible. But it's still funny as shit, and you know it's funny, but like, Applejack is one of the characters. She's the element of honesty, which also puts out that, you know, when you're friends with people, the whole term honesty is the best policy really is the best policy. Like, really, when you're honest with your friends, your family, people that you care about, this is the best way to go about it. Because if you sit there and fucking lie to them, they're not going to fucking trust you, and it doesn't build a good bond, a good relationship with anybody, ever. At all. It's fucking stupid to not be honest. Really. Just putting that out there. And then, Rainbow Dash is another character, and her element is loyalty. And loyalty is very important, as I've spoken before. Like, loyalty is the term I like to use, and I don't know if I've used it before. I probably have, knowing me. Is we're like dogs. You bite one member of the, you bite or attack one member of the pack, we all bite back. Doesn't matter. That's loyalty. You stick by your family, your friends, your people, your crew, your dogs, your herd. If you want to go all brony on it, you stick by them. Even if they get in trouble, they get some dumb stuff. You might smack them over the back of the head later, and be like, dumbass. But like, you always stick by them. You always got their back. It's just how it is. Now for my favorite. Actually, yeah, I'll do my favorite now. This is my favorite character, and I have a stuffed animal of each of them up on my wall. Well, you can't see it right there, but they're up there. I have posters right here, and I have ears, and I have a mini, and like little figurines. I have a little stuffed animal. I have big stuffed animals, little figurines. I am like a nut for this shit. I've got cards and shit. It's fucking like, I'm obsessed. But, I really don't give a fuck. It's something I enjoy. If you enjoy something, enjoy it. Like, if it's not damaging or hurting yourself or anybody else, it does not matter if you like it. It really doesn't. Just be you. Because that's what's going to make you feel good and enjoy your life. It's your life. You fucking live it. Don't listen to what all these other motherfuckers are saying. What do they fucking know? They're going to tell you how to live your life. What should be expected of you? Be what you want to be. Be who you're going to be. Be you. Because you cannot fully enjoy life unless you're you. So, back to my favorite character. And she's my favorite character because she acts like me. Like, if there was a female counterpart of me, it's not spot on, but it's pretty damn close. Like, scary close. And that is the element of laughter. Pinkie Pie. And what's funny and ironic about, well, not really, I don't know if ironic is the right word. I need to look up the definition of that word. What's funny about it is I'm usually the one that's like against like pinks and yellows, bright colors. And I saw Pinkie Pie and how she acted, and I was like, oh my god, that's awesome. And I'm freaking out, like anytime I get excited about something, when I can be easily depressed, and I can, like, most of my shows, I talk very monotone, or very, like, whatever, and I'm not very excited. Which is probably why you can understand me. If I get overly excited, I freak out, kind of. I will jump, skip, hop around, and, like, say random shit. Well, I do that anyways. But, like, when Mass Effect 3 came out, I ran over to one of my buddies, and I'm holding him, like, dude, it's fucking Mass Effect 3! And he's just like, hi, Joe, how are you doing? like, looking around like, fuck. Why'd he come over here? But, I'm gonna have to break this video up, I think. Oh, no. Equestria Girls was all in. It was like an hour or something. Whatever. Never gonna find a new camera. But anyways, Pinkie Pie is my favorite because she's like me. I like to have fun. A lot. I like to make other people happy. I make other people smile, so to speak. Well, not supposed to speak. That honestly is. I like to make people smile, make people feel good, and not worry about the pain and shit in their life, because I've experienced it. It sucks. I don't like it when I have to deal with it. So I try to make everything fun. Don't worry about stuff. We'll do whatever. You'll finish it. You'll figure it out. I try not to be like take people from work that need to get done, because that seems like an asshole move. But like, if they're just stressing about something, like, stressing about it is never going to get you anywhere. The funny thing is I gotta learn this myself, because I stress just as much. But it never gets you anywhere. So why stress about it? Relax. It's fun. Have some fun. Laugh about it. It's something, you have such a shitty day. You ever have such a shitty day and you're just like, you just laugh about it because you're like, today fucking sucked. And you just gotta laugh because you're like, fucking damn it. This is fucking retarded. Like, it's just, this is me. Like, if any character was me, the closest thing would be this little pink pony. And, like, of any character I've ever seen, ever. Like, it kind of freaked me out at first, honestly. I thought they were watching me. I thought they were going to find me. I'm sorry. All props to that dude, though. All props to him. And I hope they beat the shit out of whatever guy who was trying to rape that girl. Like, I hope they kicked his ass. To the point where he's, like, fucking can't move. And then, like, has to fucking find his nuts in the park. But that song was still funny. And I find everything funny. Like, everything. Like, maybe not all the time. But, like, I can find humor in anything. Even if it's morbid or fucked up, I can find humor in it. I try not to laugh about certain things around certain people because it'll offend them. But sometimes I find some shit funny, I'm just like, don't say anything. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Okay, I better leave the room. But anyway, moving on. The element of generosity is rarity. Now, rarity is this prim and proper kind of stereotypical lady. But you know what? She is a very valuable character, believe it or not. I mean, people that are Rarity fans already know this, and people that watch ponies and aren't like totally against Rarity know this too. I mean, she does give things to people almost all the time. Like, in several episodes, she's giving people something. I mean, they may help her with something or whatever to get it or whatever, but she gives them stuff. She makes them dresses. Now, granted, dresses are like only used by people in other cities, and no one in the town they live in really use dresses. But fuck it, whatever. She makes them. And she's, like, nice. And she does help when, she's asked to help one. Now, granted, she doesn't like getting, like, mud on her hooves, which, she's a fucking pony. I don't quite get that. But, okay, I'm cool with that. It entertains me. But, being generous with your friends. Making your friends laugh, being loyal to your friends, being honest with your friends. These are all qualities that bring about a good relationship with people, with humans, with animals even, actually. Well, except for the honesty one, you can't really, like, and laughing. Well, maybe not any of these, because maybe animals are totally different. I don't know. Really have no idea. That one we're going to leave for another time. Now, Fluttershy is the element of kindness. Which, kindness is always important. I mean, If you're not kind to your friends, who the fuck wants to be your friend? You're an asshole. I mean, does this not make sense? Just think about it for a second. If you are a dick to everyone, no one wants to be your friend. And if they are your friend, they either feel sorry for you, or they feel like enslaved or controlled by you, or obligated. Like, why would you want to be someone's friend because of that? Why would you want someone to be your friend because of that? No, be nice, be kind to people. I mean, it's honestly easier than being a dick. It really is. Like, people act like it's so hard to be nice. No, it's not. It's really not. It's harder to be an asshole. You have to go out of your way and put energy into being a dick. When you could just be like, yeah, cool, chill, whatever, you know. Why? Why do you need to be a dick? You don't need to. So, be kind. Twilight is magic. Now, normally this would make absolutely no fucking sense in this whole shindig. But it is kind of the knot that ties it all together. Because through all these other elements, we create a magic, a bond, so to speak, right? Not so to speak, it is a bond, it's a relationship. And through these things, it is the magic, it is the bond that ties us all together with friendship. And that's what this show's all about. That's why I fucking love the show. When I was really young, I had no fucking friends. Like, I had one or two, you know, and then people always picked on me. I was the loser that the losers didn't hang out with. Like, it's pretty fucked up. Like, not terribly. I mean, people have had worse. But, you know, I didn't exactly enjoy my childhood. But, so this show kind of spoke to me. And then every episode teaches some kind of, you know, problem solving with friendship and with life, you know. How to create a social environment that is positive and beneficial to live in. I mean, how is that not a good thing for anybody to watch? And besides, it's got little bits of comedy and shit and, like, random ass other things, and you're just kind of like, you know, it's fun to watch. And then I go to this con and I feel like I'm home, I'm with family. People that give a shit. People that even if you mess up, you know, the most that'll happen is you might get like a lecture, but you know, whatever. I mean, and you like really have to piss someone off and be a dick about it. And most time people are just like, you know, you're just being weird, just doing what you want to do. Just do what you want to do. No one cares. No one has these overly fucking high expectations of you. You need to live up to some fucking stupid standard that's impossible. Just be you. Be who you are. There's a song a guy created, and honestly, I don't know if I can find another song that tops this song. And it's amazing that it took a fucking TV show about ponies for all this to like sink into several people. But I mean, that sounds fucked up, but I don't mean it like that. I shouldn't say it like that. What I should say is, it's amazing that a TV show, that's what I'm trying to say, yeah, that a TV show was able to do this. Because as human beings, generally, we can sink into this selfish, what's the word? Narcissistic behavior. I don't know if that's the right word. Fuck it, whatever. But like, the show has inspired so much like stuff, and like honestly, like as far as music go, I can still stick with a previous statement of saying it like, it's amazing it took this long to come up with something that fit me. But apparently, this show is so amazing it inspired this one person named Forrest Rain. This guy's a fucking genius. I swear to the gods, this guy's a fucking genius. What is it? There's a song called, what the fuck is that song? Oh, it's, like, Great to Be Different, or Isn't It Great to Be Different, or something like that, by Forrest Rain. That song is a powerful fucking song. I don't care if it has mention of ponies in there or not. Like, if you took that out and replaced it with other things, it'd still be just as fucking powerful of a song. And it just, you know, isn't it great to be you? And nobody else. The chorus goes, has it? Isn't it great to be different? Isn't it wonderful wonderful to be exactly who you are, or something along those lines. Like, that just fucking hit me in the face like a freight train. When I heard that song, I tried not to fucking cry, because, like, I haven't, like, cried in a really fucking long time. Like, it's been, like, a year or something since I really let myself cry. Because, you know, you don't want to look weak. You don't want to feel weak more than anything. And crying kind of makes you feel vulnerable. Doesn't make you less of a person, but, you know, as an individual, I didn't want to do it because I didn't want to feel weak. You know. Everyone does it. Every human does it. I mean, animals fucking do it. If you say you never do it ever, you're a fucking liar. Straight up, you're a liar. Or a sociopath.
But, and
my conclusion to, like, this con being so awesome, and then I had this kind of depression when I came back, because I was like, now I have to deal with a bunch of fucking assholes again. Everybody in this con was nice, and then all the people I know that are nice, I live with. And then I know, like, smattered throughout. Like, I know other people besides people I live with that are awesome people, but they're, like, you know, spread out thin compared to the rest of the world. I was thinking about, I'm like, then why don't I bring my broniness, or whatever, to the fucking world? Like, I like smiling, I like making people smile. Well, why don't I just be more active about bringing that to people? And today it was funny, like, I wasn't even doing it on purpose. I was just kind of really happy. I just started smiling like crazy walking down the street. And I'd look at people, and it was almost like it was contagious. They just kind of fucking smiled. They're kind of like, what the fuck? But, you know, they kind of smiled. I'm sure they thought I was insane, but that's okay. You know, whatever, you know. Come to smile. But that's my solution, I think, is if you find something missing in the world, bring it to it. Something I should have thought of earlier. Like, so many things, so many great ideas we get. We're like, damn. I could have done that a long fucking time ago. I don't know everything. I never claim to. In fact, sometimes I think I know nothing. But I do know some things I've come to notice. Come to find out. Come to understand. Cowjay. And old and new projects. I am starting up. I'm altering an old project and continuing on my books. So my stories in my books, in my website, I have to change my... I'm working on the website right now. It's not even near finished. It's like very unfinished. And then I have another project, which I don't want to mention yet, as due to, hopefully it'll be awesome. If not, it'll just suck, but fuck it, whatever. Anyways. This has been another episode of the Reverend Josiah Rogers Show.